or want a simple refreshment or snack. Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrumph's hometown value, where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
Junior achievement is where dreams take flight. We are teaching students how to manage money to achieve financial security as adults. However, we can't do it alone. Find out how you can help.
Shake off the COVID blues and revitalize your home. It's time to get those carpets, tile, and upholstery looking good again. Call Todd's Carpet and Tile Cleaning. Now that things are opening up, friends and family are back together. Call Todd's to make sure your home looks its best. Todd specializes in carpets, upholstery, tile, grout, draperies, area rugs, and carpet repairs. They even clean your garage and driveway. Call a local company with a quality reputation you know and trust. Todd's Carpet and Tile Cleaning, 702-595-0488.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900.
Thank you for joining us here on News 25 and Ace Country Radio and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices on this Wednesday, September 4th. Good evening. I'm Chris Palermo. Here's what's happening. A pursuit happened with the Nye County Sheriff's Office over the weekend. News 25 caught up with Sheriff Joe McGill for all of the important details.
On August 31st, at approximately 12:38 p.m., the Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to the scene of an accident. Though according to the declaration, one of the vehicles fled the scene. Nye County Sheriff Joe McGill spoke with News 25 about this pursuit.
A hit and run was reported to the NCSO dispatch in the area of Highway 160 and 372. The suspect vehicle fled the scene and was being followed by the caller northbound on Highway 160. Several minutes later, in the area of 160 and Reddlesberger, one of our units spotted the suspect vehicle, which was still being followed, and attempted to initiate a traffic stop on that suspect vehicle. The suspect vehicle fled southbound on 160 back into town, and in the area of 160 and Boot Hill, stop sticks were deployed, which successfully deflated the tires of the suspect vehicle.
The man, later identified as Joshua Jenkins, continued his attempt to flee deputies, driving through oncoming traffic and the Home Depot parking lot.
One of our deputies forcibly stopped the suspect vehicle with his vehicle. The suspect was taken into custody and as a result was found to be in possession of what was believed to be fentanyl tablets. The suspect was found to also have a warrant out of Laughlin from Clark County for felony evading a police officer. And the suspect was also charged for, again, felony evading a peace officer here. The speeds on 160 got to approximately 100 miles an hour, and at times the suspect was driving in the opposite lanes, attempting to evade officers and passing other vehicles. The danger was real, and based on that, the decision was made by the deputies to not allow the suspect to re-enter 160 from the Home Depot parking lot.
Jenkins was arrested and booked into the Nye County Detention Center and is facing charges of endangering a peace officer, possession of a Scheduled 1 or 2 substance, battery with a deadly weapon on a first responder, a felony bench warrant, failure to stop at the scene of an accident, sell or transport a Scheduled 1 or 2 substance, failure to re-register as a sex offender, and habitual criminal, which can earn him up to 5 to 20 years in prison.
And on September 3rd, an accident occurred on Highway 160, ending with both drivers in the hospital.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
Just after 4 p.m. on Tuesday, September 3rd, a two-vehicle crash occurred on Highway 160, just south of Calvada Boulevard. A silver Dodge Ram was traveling northbound in the second lane when the vehicle was struck twice by a gray Jeep. According to the driver of the Dodge, they were first struck in the back left rear and then again, allegedly, in the front left side of the truck, forcing both vehicles off the roadway and into the desert. The driver in the Jeep reportedly admitted to witnesses at the scene that he had blacked out while driving. As Prompt Valley Fire and Rescue inspected the driver of the Jeep, the man fainted and had to be rushed to Desert View Hospital. The passenger of the Dodge was also taken to Desert View Hospital but was released after doctors have determined she had only suffered a bruised spine. The other occupants in the Dodge, which included a child, were uninjured in the crash. No other details were disclosed at this time.
More news now. Earlier this week, Las Vegas Metro responded to a report of a shooting. The investigation later revealed that a male juvenile had been shot. Roy Rossell has more.
On September 2, 2024, at approximately 4:42 p.m., the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's Communications Division received a report of a male juvenile who was shot inside of an apartment at the 6900 block of Kepler Drive. Officers arrived and located the male suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. Medical personnel responded and transported the victim to UMC Hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. This is an ongoing investigation led by the Las Vegas Metro Homicide Section. The identification of the victim as well as the cause of death and the manner of death will be released by the Clark County Coroner's Office. Homicide Lieutenant Jason Johansson briefs the public on the events that occurred that night.
Earlier this afternoon at approximately 4:42 p.m., officers from the Northeast Area Command responded to a report of a shooting at a condominium at the 6100 block at Kepler Drive, which is the building located behind me on the corner. The initial reports officers received was that there was a male shot at the apartment. As officers arrived, they are met by several citizens who were outside who directed them to the upstairs apartment. Upon going up into the upstairs apartment, they located our victim, who's a juvenile male who was suffering from a gunshot wound. Based on those details, our homicide team has responded and we've taken over this investigation. Right now, the details I have are very preliminary and we have very little details. All we know is that inside the apartment, our victim was there with several other juveniles while they were hanging out, and then somebody heard a gunshot and then our victim came out of a room. Those are the preliminary details that we have right now. We're still trying to ascertain everybody who was inside the apartment at the time that the shooting occurred. Was this a result of an altercation? We're still trying to get all those facts. Those are the details that I have for you at this time. The only closure right now we have is on easement right here for 1 block, and Kepler Drive is shut down.
Anyone with information about this incident is urged to contact the Las Vegas Metro Homicide Section by phone at 702-828-3521. Or to remain anonymous, you can contact Crime Stoppers at 702-385-5555.
More local stories coming up. You're watching News 25.
Are you or someone you know having a tough time making a medical decision for a loved one? Well, I've been there, and it's so important to get the right support for those last precious months. Nathan Adelson Hospice sets the standard for superior quality end-of-life care. And when your family needs hospice, they deserve the best in Southern Nevada. You and your loved ones deserve Nathan Adelson Hospice.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie.
On the road again.
To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
Got bills? Need some pay? Then come be a cowboy trucker at Ponderosa Dairies in Amargosa Valley. They're currently seeking experienced CDL drivers to haul hay, grain, and milk while earning up to $2,000 a week. This isn't a job, it's a career. Whether you hit the open road or drive around Nevada's biggest dairy, they offer a great wage, benefits, and 401k retirement package. If you have what it takes to be a good hand, isn't it time you ride for the brand? The beautiful Ponderosa Dairies are currently hiring qualified CDL drivers who have doubles and tankers endorsements, as well as the ability to drive a standard transmission. If this is you, call Ed now, 702-682-3339. Once again, 702-682-3339. Send an email with your information to ap@ponderosadairy.com. Join the family at Ponderosa Dairy.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Both U.S. presidential candidates are striving to appeal to America's middle class as they campaign across the country. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Sanders now joins us with a look at GOP nominee Donald Trump's stance on our auto industry.
Less than a week away from the first U.S. presidential debate between President Donald J. Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris, the GOP presidential nominee has repeatedly vowed to restore America's flailing auto industry if elected. In 2019, then California Senator Kamala Harris championed a bill banning the use of gasoline-powered cars, yet her campaign camp stated this week that it now opposes electric vehicle mandates.
Thousands of electric cars are piling up on car lots, all unsold. This ridiculous Green New Deal crusade is causing car prices to skyrocket while setting the stage for the destruction of American auto production.
The starting price point for electric cars costs thousands of dollars more than traditional vehicles.
These extreme left-wing policies are a disaster for families and consumers. These exorbitant prices are despite the fact that Biden is spending billions and billions of taxpayer dollars subsidizing electric cars for rich people, while normal Americans can't afford to use one, nor do they even want to.
Presidential candidate Kamala Harris co-sponsored the Zero Emission Vehicles Act of 2019, along with Bernie Sanders.
Look how they've decimated the car industry over the years. Mexico has 32% of the business that we used to have. It's ridiculous, but they didn't do it while I was president, I can tell you that.
The average rate for a 4-year auto loan climbed to nearly 8% in March, compared to 3.5% in early 2022, according to Nationwide.
I'm going to terminate these Green New Deal atrocities on day one. In my first term, I fought for auto workers like never before, canceling TPP, which was a disaster, ending the NAFTA nightmare. The NAFTA trade deal was the worst deal ever negotiated on trade, and renegotiating Obama's horrendous Korea trade deal made it a great deal from a horrible deal. I saved the American auto industry once, and now I will save it again.
We are now less than 61 days away from Election Day. I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
Thank you very much, Maria, and she'll have us covered leading right up to the election. And NASA has recently discovered something extremely interesting, and News 25's Anthony Roberts is here to explain it all.
In a groundbreaking discovery, a team of NASA scientists, in collaboration with researchers from the University of Leicester, has identified a new planet-wide electric field that is fundamental to Earth as gravity itself. Dubbed the ambipolar electric field, this elusive force begins approximately 150 miles above the planet's surface and has been described as a great invisible force that plays a pivotal role in the dynamics of the atmosphere. The ambipolar electric field is believed to influence the polar winds, which interact with the jet streams driving the majority of weather patterns across the globe. Previously over-theorized, the field has now been measured for the first time following a successful rocket mission launched by the team. Dr. Glenn Collinson, principal investigator of NASA's Endurance mission at the Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland, stated, "Whenever spacecraft have flown over the poles of the Earth, they have felt this supersonic wind of particles called the polar wind. There must be some invisible force lurking there responsible for this outflow, but we've never been able to measure it because we did not have the technology." According to Dr. Collinson, the ambipolar electric field has existed since the inception of Earth, operating alongside gravity and magnetism. The field is so fundamental to understanding the way the planet works, it has been wafting particles to space and stretching up the sky since the beginning. Despite its weak intensity of just 0.55 volts, equivalent to the power of a small watch battery, the ambipolar electric field is crucial for influencing atmospheric structure. It nearly triples the scale height of the ionosphere, is part of the upper atmosphere situated between 30 and 600 miles above sea level. The increased scale heights allows the atmosphere to remain denser at higher elevations than previously thought possible. Despite being weak, it's incredibly important. It counters gravity and lifts the skies up. It's like a conveyor belt lifting the atmosphere up into space. A half a volt is almost nothing, but that's just the right amount to explain the polar wind. The breakthrough not only enhances our understanding of Earth's atmosphere, but could also have far-reaching implications for the search for habitable planets beyond our solar system. The research team believes that any planet with an atmosphere is likely to possess a similar ambipolar electric field, providing new insights into planetary evolution and habitability.
Well, News 25 has a new segment coming to our weekly newscast. News 25 reporter Ava Perducci is now hosting Southern Nevada Scene. And Southern Nevada Scene will showcase events here in Pahrump, Las Vegas, and all over Southern Nevada.
Southern Nevada Scene, hosted by Ava Perducci, brings you the latest in local entertainment across Southern Nevada.
Hi everybody, I'm Ava Perducci with Scene 25. You're looking to Southern Nevada entertainment and local activities. Here's a look at what's happening today, September 4th. Whiskey lovers, head over to Spirits and Spice for a spirited evening of whiskey tasting. Starting at 4:30 p.m., dive into a 30-minute guided tour featuring whiskeys from around the globe, all served up with expert insights from the team. Find them at 3377 South Las Vegas Boulevard and enjoy a 10% discount on future whiskey purchases just for joining the fun. For those who love a good card game, the Pahrump Peggers Cribbage Club is dealing out the action at 5 p.m. tonight. Head to the Moose Lodge at 1100 2nd Street. If you're curious about joining, give Carla Jameson a call at 262-412-3138. Get your taste buds and vocal cords ready. Italian Night at the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post kicks off tonight with dinner at 5 p.m., followed by karaoke at 7 p.m. The fun happens at 4651 Homestead Road in Pahrump. Everybody is welcome to attend, and for more details, call 775-727-6072 or visit WVF Post on Facebook. Have you wanted to learn line dancing? Tonight at Rhinestones Country Bar in Pahrump, you can meet dance instructor Terry Rogers and learn how to line dance for free. Tonight from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., swing by Rhinestone's Country Bar at 1700 Pahrump Valley Boulevard. Line dancing instruction will also be available Thursday and Sunday. Jim Gaffigan is bringing the laughs to the Wynn in Las Vegas starting today through September 7th. Known for his material that often addresses fatherhood, laziness, food, and religion, Gaffigan is celebrated as a clean comic, using little profanity in his routines. Grab your tickets for a show with prices starting at $45. And that's a wrap for today's events. Stay tuned for more updates and have an amazing day.
Thank you very much, Ava. Always a lot going on when you live in the greatest city in the world. We're back in just a bit. I'm Chris Palermo.
In a wreck and thinking about dealing with the insurance company yourself? Stop! People represented by an attorney get more than 3 times the money than those who don't have an attorney.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
I hate car shopping. I don't like dealing with all the rude salespeople.
We get it. Greg here with the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Have you noticed that prices have skyrocketed and the level of service has tanked? Whatever it is we're shopping for, so have we. If you're shopping for your next vehicle, try the Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza. Visit us on PahrumpCars.com to shop from a great selection of new Chevrolet and GMCs, plus hundreds of quality pre-owned vehicles.
Wow, the Auto Plaza makes it easy.
Yay, citizens of Nevada, the Pahrump Fall Festival has returned. Join us Thursday, September 19th to Sunday, September 22nd at Petrick Park as we celebrate 59 years of mirth and merriment at the annual tradition that's perfect for the entire family. There'll be live music, rodeos, and carnival games, so come revel in fun as you feast on delectable fare, soar through the skies on thrilling rides, and enjoy exciting entertainment. We'll see you at the festival.
Change can be scary, as if your life's been turned upside down. But it comes with growth and a sense of freedom, much like the openness of the American road. We always arrive where we are meant to be, riding on the shoulders of those before us and preserving the core values that led us on our journey. Join Touchstone Energy Cooperatives in celebrating the power of human connections.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. How to control the flames. What to do with hot coals. How to secure your chains.
There's no sparks.
But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hurt in a wreck? The insurance company is going to offer you a little check. We turn low offers into big checks.
Hurt in a wreck? You need a real check? Make one call, that's all.
Murder and rope is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, the weather may not feel like football season weather. Get your snacks ready because it's coming this weekend. Here's Mikey with your look at sports.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators pulled out a victory last night, beating the Round Rock Express 5-1. Rematch this evening, 7:05. Las Vegas Aces beat the Chicago Sky on Tuesday night, 90-71. Next up for the Aces, they're off to Connecticut to play the Sun on Friday. Las Vegas Aces fans can now celebrate their back-to-back WNBA champions when signing up for a new library card. Henderson Libraries announced it will offer an Aces-themed card to mark Library Card Sign-Up Month. These cards are available on a limited basis at all Henderson Library locations. Only 4 more sleeps until football. Sunday. Las Vegas Raiders against the LA Chargers in Los Angeles, 1:05 p.m. Pahrump Valley Trojans boys soccer is playing Slam Academy at home this evening. JV started at 4 p.m. Varsity, that match is about to start at 5:30. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
This is Lerner and Rowe weather cam right outside the KPVM-TV studios here in Pahrump, Mount Charleston, and we do have an excessive heat warning until Friday. Let's enjoy it because last year we had 30 days below 30 degrees.
At Cider Trudeau, we have a commitment to integrity. We treat you like a neighbor, not a number. We want to earn your friendship, trust, and business for life.
We strive to offer the most competitive pricing, consistently checking nationwide to ensure the best prices.
Life gets busy. Don't add to your stress. Whether you need sales, service, or auto body repair, we're conveniently just minutes away. You can even make an appointment online.
Buying at Cider Trudeau keeps your tax money local for roads, schools, and emergency services. Not to mention, you'll pay a lower sales tax here in Nye County.
We have Nye County's largest inventory and access to thousands more. If we don't have the car, truck, or SUV you're looking for, we will find it for you.
We service all makes and models. Our mechanics are Chrysler and ASE certified, giving you confidence and peace of mind.
Cider Trudeau is the only locally veteran-owned and operated franchise dealership in Nye County. We are proud to call Pahrump home. Come visit us in person or give us a call at 775-455-3435.
Find us online at CiderTrudeau.com and like us on Facebook.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're hearing this, it means you're probably not dead, which is great. Call our office today to schedule an appointment for your will or your trust so that your family can be taken care of when you pass away. On the other hand, if you've recently lost a loved one, now it's time to talk and go over how to administer their estate. In either case, give us a call today, 775-727-9900. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and voted Best Attorney for Pahrump for the last 4 years. Call today, 775-727-9900.
America is great and Pahrump is awesome. We have room for our furry friends, and when it's time to care for them, we have the best feed store, Shadow Mountain Feed. Who did Siegfried and Roy call on when their dolphin quit eating? Shadow Mountain Feed. They developed a nutrition solution right in their store. From elephants to dogs and everything in between, they have what you need to feed, grow, and show your animals. They have everything except bread. Don't go there for bread. Shadow Mountain Feed, your one-stop care center for your best friends. At 2371 West Bella Vista, call 775-727-5527.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. I'm Mike Ruhan from the Channel 25 Weather Studios, streaming at KPVM.TV. And now on Roku devices, let's check out this weather map. Fernley saw 91 degrees, Fallon 93, Carson City saw 90 degrees today, 89 out in Tonopah, Goldfield 91 out in Beatty, and even 100, Amargosa 105, Las Vegas 104, and Death Valley up to their old tricks 115, but here in the paradise of Pahrump, our current temperature is 102. We hit 104 earlier. Winds out of the southwest, 7 miles per hour, humidity 10%. The sun rose this morning at 6:18. Look for it to go away into the ocean at 7:05. Humidity goes up to 18%. Wind east, 6 miles per hour. Low of 75 degrees tonight with clear skies. Let's check out the rest of the week. Check out tomorrow, 106 on Friday, and then I think the heat advisory goes away after that. Saturday 102, Sunday 101, 102 next week to start off the week. So, it's going to be a solid 100 degrees by next week. Back to the desk. Here's Chris.
It looks good, Mikey, and as usual, Mikey always brings the heat. A programming note, have you seen our advertisers? We need your feedback. Visit our website at www.kpvm.tv. Fill out an ad survey to help us entertain and inform you. That'll just about do it for us tonight here at News 25. I'm Chris Palermo. Make it a great night.
One in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their